will say this line, and this is very powerful and very important, is that there's a very thin line between us as physical beings and our spiritual realm. And psychologically, that line could be crossed at any time.
You can use them. Some people think that it's for entertainment purposes, but they are known to open a portal, and you never know what you're going to open. So, you never know. You could be opening Pandora's box. You really don't want to use them at all. Stay away from them.
When you open up these vortexes and invite spirits in, you don't know what comes. And if you don't have any boundaries or control, you also don't have any way to stop it. A Ouija board, to me, is a tool that is used to contact spirits on the other side.
Ouija boards have been viewed very negatively by a lot of the high-end paranormal society groups. A lot of people just don't put any stock in them at all, but a lot of them just tell you not to use them for any reason whatsoever.
So if you were told that you were going to be killed on such a day at such a time in such a manner, why wouldn't you try to avoid that situation? But then again, people, of their curiosity, well, they say this is going to happen to me and I don't believe it, even though it's been predicted, then would take those risks to put themselves in that type of position to where that would happen.
You always hear the Christian fundamentalists say, well, I've been taught, or I've had experience with the Ouija board, and I swear like the demons came through and, now my house is, flying across the street or something like that. That stuff doesn't happen. Whereas if you have someone whose mindset is, on par with us, and they're more scientific in their approach, and they're not really religious by any means, those are the type of people that never ever have anything negative happen to them via the Ouija board.
So it's a very difficult tool that is marketed as a game, but can be very powerful. There's a lot of other types of tools that people use for divination that is interpretive. It's all about money. The bottom line is that anything, and also in media, anything that's scary, anything that is daring, anything that is challenging to people, that's unusual, that people feel is kind of scary thing, it's a moneymaker. A Ouija board as a tool of divination, and that is one of my concerns about it, is it can be extremely specific, even more so than other tools of divination, because it spells out information directly to the participant, the person that is asking the questions.
Personally, I don't really believe in them that much. However, we were doing an investigation, one of my first overnight investigations, and we were at the St. Augustine Old Jail, and we were there through the night, and two of the girls in the group were doing the Ouija board. I was taping them with my handheld camera, and something grabbed my arm. I went flying. I didn't even hit the ground. I was out of the cell before I hit the ground. I was out of there so fast. I didn't want to go in there anymore, and the rest of the group wanted me to go in and try to reconnect. That was what was trying to connect with me. I didn't want to have any part of it. None.
Okay. But it definitely didn't sound like anything that was going on at the time,
Inside.
as you said, nobody was talking, blah, blah, blah. So, it probably sounded like you had one.